Hi there and welcome. I'm Sarah Sadowski, founder of DevP3, a sustainable development firm, and I'll be facilitating you through this course on becoming a solopreneur. So what exactly is a solopreneur and why would you want to become one? A solopreneur is a person who leverages their own talents and skills to financially sustain themselves. They are business people, although they aren't operating under a formal legal entity. Solopreneurs are the people who want the freedom to live the life of their dreams. They do not live to work. They work to support their own success, as they define it. The goal of this Solopreneur series is to teach you how to look at yourself as a business, to figure out how to leverage the knowledge and resources at your disposal to generate income for you to live off of. Now you may be wondering why a sustainable development firm cares about helping individual people to build small micro enterprises. Well, sustainability isn't just about the environment. Sustainability is also about creating a world of equity and justice for all. It's about ending world hunger. It's about addressing the root causes of conflict and violence that stand in the way of world peace. To create a sustainable planet, we must start at the individual level with self-sustainability, because everything else is simply a privilege for those who can afford it. I want you to understand why this course series is so important, why you and your well-being are so important. My peace-building theory is pretty simple, and to be honest, it's not really unique. Basically, my work is rooted in the belief that there would be less violence and conflict in the world if people were happy. For people to be happy, they need to not have to worry about their survival. They need to be valued for what they have to offer the world. I want to support you in building your best life ever, because your individual peace and happiness is the foundation for a peaceful and sustainable world to be built upon. That is the theory for peace building my work is grounded in. The idea that world peace will be possible only once all people have what they need, not just to survive, but to thrive. This idea really hit home in 2020, when the world was reeling from a global pandemic. When the lockdowns continued for weeks and into months, a lot of people were not able to work in the way they always had. Many hourly workers became unemployed overnight, and thousands of businesses shut down. But as humans, did what we do best. We adapted and we pivoted. We evolved. My work over the last 2 years was forced to evolve as well. Whereas I used to work solely for impact-driven organizations, my clients have now mostly been individual people who want to leverage their talents and skills to go into business for themselves, or to pivot businesses they already have to access their customers in a new way. The bulk of my work prior to this was in research and analysis, running multi-million-dollar training programs, launching startups, and working for the world's biggest companies, militaries, and development agencies. Let's just say I took a really top-down approach to things. In 2020, I got to leverage all this knowledge, education, and experience in a new way, to help individual people build their best, most fulfilling lives. I have done this work with Cirque du Soleil acrobats who were out of work during the pandemic, and now have a thriving online acrobatic training program and host retreats all over the world. I've done this with software engineers and digital marketing professionals that were tired of working for larger companies and wanted to spend less time at their computer. I've even helped retirees leverage their lifetime of experience and knowledge to create supplemental income for them to live more comfortably and to keep them engaged with something as they got older. I now realize my work is applicable and needed by people around the globe, regardless of whether they live in the US or in the global South. For many, the COVID-19 pandemic also showed us that we cannot solely rely on our governments or the companies we work for to take care of us. When times got tough, unfortunately, governments around the globe were ill-equipped to respond efficiently and effectively to fully meet the needs of their citizens. That's one of the reasons why self-sustainability is so vital. We as individual people and the communities we are a part of need to have the knowledge and skills necessary to sustain ourselves, to pay our own bills, and to make our own way. I believe every person in the world has something special, a talent, a skill, or a passion that they can offer the world. My goal in this Solopreneur series is to help you identify your something special and to leverage it to sustain yourself, to meet your basic human needs, to pay your bills, and to create an opportunity for you and your community to thrive. I am committed to you and your success because I know that your happiness and fulfillment is the foundation for creating a better world. I believe in you, and I want to provide the support you need to believe in yourself, to have the tools you need to be successful in your life based on how you define success. Now, how exactly are these courses going to help you do that? All of the Solopreneur courses on the DevP3 learning platform are designed to teach you how to look at yourself as a business. Each module of instruction will present some new information, but more importantly, they are intentionally designed to help you apply that new knowledge directly to building the business and life of your dreams. To do this, we build our courses using brain-based learning design, or the neuroscience for how our brains learn best. Long story short, the popular theory of learning styles, the idea that some learn best by seeing, others by writing, and others by hearing, doesn't really hold up in scientific study. What does hold up is that we all learn best by doing. Our brains are able to retain and then apply new knowledge better when that new information is broken up into smaller pieces. The actual instruction time is minimal, and the majority of the time learning is spent actually applying that new knowledge to a real-life problem set. To do this, each module of instruction will be less than 20 minutes in length to maximize retention, and will be accompanied by a practical exercise to facilitate you in applying that new knowledge directly to building your business. The only materials you will need for this course are an electronic device to view the course material and something to write with. You can write with pen and paper, on a chalkboard or a whiteboard, or on your phone or computer, whatever works best for you. My recommendation, if it's accessible to you, is to get a notebook that is dedicated specifically to holding the ideas for your business. This will help you keep everything in one place and create a container for your goals. Most of the practical exercises have a worksheet included with them. You're welcome to print them out, but it's not really necessary. You can simply use them as a guide while you write the material and responses out in your notebook. One thing that came clear to me very quickly when I began this work is that no entrepreneurial journey is the same. No one starts in the same place nor works in the same way. That's why we have modularized our course content, so you can seek out the exact tool you need to address the challenges you face at each step of your entrepreneurial journey. This is the approach we take to all of the DevP3 training programs. We do not simply want to teach you some new things. Our goal is to help you reimagine yourself as a business so you can sustain that business and yourself over time.